my game plan for the next 20. And I did my 90-day plan last weekend. So I'm going to share with you how I figure out my obstacles and get myself on the path to overcome them, because that's all goals are, right? Like fail our way there. Like what's getting in our way, and how can we knock them out of the way and move on to the next thing. If you're new here, I'm Addie B. I lost 120 pounds sharing my ass over on the Facebook, and started life coaching and podcasting and building this life of my dreams. And then lifed, I regained 80 and had uprooted everything, right? Moved across the ocean, ended up going back to a job for a bit, bunch of health shit. And but through that process, I didn't stop doing the 90-day plan and believing, and it was just a lesson I needed to go through, being a coach and a guide too, like having that experience again of the regain and of being in that space where, I mean, I was there, I was maintaining, it was like who I was. There was no fear ever of regain. It was just a different experience than how I'd ever done it before. And so when I left my job in October, well, I gave notice in October, I left in January and went back to my business full time, which is really my purpose, which is really the life of my dreams, is being in the room with other women doing the same shit. Like I love to sit around and talk about goals and figure out how we get there and what are our obstacles. It's like, I don't know, actually, if you look at my human design, it is my purpose. So, hey there, where are you from? I see I had one viewer. So exciting when someone sees me out here in the wild. So last quarter, you guys, I was shy of my goal by like 13 pounds. So quite a bit. And this quarter, I set another big goal. Listen, I'm never mad if I lose. Hang on, I'm going to lower this a little bit. If I lose weight, right? Like we're talking about goal setting in this workshop I do. And, John Ackhoff talks about goals. Do you guys set goals? And he talks about there's different methods. Sometimes it's easier for people to set a super stupid simple goal, right? Like it's so simple, it's easy. I know my eyes are all red. This is what I look like when I first wake up. I'm going to move this live time. I don't like it this early. It's really early here. I'm in Hawaii. Where are you guys from? So anyhow, when you're setting goals, to either set them super simple or it's got to be exciting for me, right? If they're too simple, it's not exciting for me. Like I can't like vision my future there. It just like doesn't work for me. But then when it's so big, I can't like imagine how I would get there, right? So it can't be too big and too small. It's like the friggin' three bears in the bed, right? Like where are you best at, right? Like what's best for you, and only you know that for you. But I was going to share with you guys my 90-day plan and like some of the obstacles I came up with, and because I think this can be really helpful to understand this process in any goal you get, because often we're stuck. We don't achieve our goals because of inaction, right? Because we go and we learn all the things and then we just get stymied because we don't know how to move forward. We don't even know what's stopping us. So taking time to think about what is stopping us is key, right? It's critical. So let me get my plan. I got cards too. Does anyone want a card? Give me a comment. I'll pull a card for you. It's a magical oracle deck. And, oh, that was my card from yesterday. Let me see if this is my new planner or not. I think that was last time. No, this is an old one. Here we are. So here's my August plan. I do a lot of plans. This whole planner is about how I'm going to put myself first. I have a whole other calendar for work. This is just literally like, how am I going to take care of me today? And it's this whole process that I ended up putting together through that transformation when I lost the 120 pounds and built and left my job, traveled the country in an RV, and took off and did adventures, all that kind of shit. This is how that stuff happens, right? Like you got to have a dream, set a goal. What do they say? A dream isn't a goal until you put a date on it, or once you put a date on a dream, it's a goal, something like that. So, anyhow, I was going through and really like, okay, because I haven't been moving the needle, and the needle didn't move today, you guys. It was my weigh in day, and I was actually up quite a bit. I identified one of the big things I need to do is get back food wise to a lot more vegetables. I've been doing a low food map, low histamine because of eczema. I've like eliminated all these foods, and it's ended up being like me leading into like a little bit more carbs than I ever would have done, but I'm really struggling with foods to eat. So I'm on a mission this quarter to add foods back in because like my skin's finally feeling decent. I'm feeling better. Hi you guys. I'm doing great. How are you? Hi Vic, have Pepco. Thanks for the encouragement. I appreciate that. So this is one of the things I do. When I lost 120 the first time, I went live on Facebook every day, and I actually didn't stop through my weight gain. And I think one of my biggest learning moments was not stopping, right? Just because you gain weight or just because you're going in the opposite direction of your goal doesn't mean you're not on your path, right? Like it's just leading you somewhere else. In my case, because I didn't give up and I just kept seeking like what's going on. We had hormones, mold toxicity, you guys, toxins, no fucking joke. Those will like kill you, right? So there's all this other stuff going on in my body that had I just been like, oh, fuck it, look, here I go again, right? But I didn't because I had all the tools like this, like what I'm sharing with you guys today to keep going. So it's been a journey, but it's been um, so fun. I love to be able to be the observer of myself and not the judge of myself. You know what I mean, you guys? Like, we're our hardest critics, right? You don't talk to your best friend like you talk to yourself, generally speaking. So, anyhow, here's my new 90-day plan. Woo! And so, this is all the numbers and the data. And it was funny, we got in like a little conversation on I do this big planning call. I have a group of midlife badasses. We're literally called midlife badasses, so yeah, you're welcome. And it never fails, it comes up about tracking numbers and having a lot of fear around numbers on the scale, like people not wanting to see that number. But it's all data, right? It's just what we make about that number. It's the same thing with money. Really, right? It's the same thing with anything with a number, really. Like it's only your interpretation and your thoughts of it. But what the numbers do for me is really help me look and see, hey, I'm going in the right direction, I'm going in the wrong direction. And then I put my detective's hat on and say, okay, what else? How do I move this? What direction would I want to go in without self-loathing, self-hate, self-judgment, right? And once you can move into that, I really think you can get any goal. Hi from Kenya. Hey Felix, what's up? Hi Paul. Wow, I'm getting a lot of dudes today. Okay, I love you guys. Can you go tell YouTube I need some midlife women over here? Midlife badasses, where are you? I think I got to start going live later for my midlife women or something. They're probably maybe all working, or maybe I'm in the wrong part of the world. So my obstacles, you guys, so we ended up, I kind of shifted it a little bit this quarter. So what I do is I get the big goal and I'm like, okay, what goal do I want to get for the quarter? And I do this big brainstorm, and then I come up with all these ideas, right? Like, what do I need to do? What could get in my way? What's getting in my way now? And I identify all these things, and just not, other than food and needing to test more vegetables and stuff like that, that's definitely a thing. But also seeing a pattern for myself that when I'm breaking for lunch, and I love this part of my day, I started this when I was RVing, where I was like, okay, I'm going to make an ordeal of lunch. So I actually like cut and make up this big, beautiful salad, and It's like a time I just really enjoy making my food, and I watch a show. It's like my bribe for myself, right? Like I watch the show while I cook the food and eat the food, which I know it's better if I mindfully eat and sit there. But look, I'm not fucking a saint over here, okay? So anyhow, I cooked the food, but what I realized is I was really overeating to avoiding to go back to work, right? So I'm like, okay. So I put in my Claude work. I made this thing called lunch mode. And when I go to lunch, I just type in lunch mode and we identify 3 quick things I can do when I get back, because often I want to avoid it because I'm in the middle of doing something I haven't learned before. Like everything is hard right now because I'm back in entrepreneurship, and I guess I didn't really ever leave, but I'm back in like full time, and tech is moving so fast. Everything's moving so fast. And I've decided to come over here to YouTube. Oh my God, you guys, I have this one video I've been trying to make for like friggin' 20 years. I can't even tell you. It's so much closer. I've re-recorded it. I've edited it like 3 times. No, if I could just edit it once, I'd ship it to you. But it's like I'm testing different softwares. Anyhow, all of that. So I'm avoiding it. So I created lunch mode, and it also my co-work, and I'm using the chat co-work right now, it will create a tapping script for me. So before I go to lunch, we pick out these 3 quick little things I can get done when I get back. So I it's like, hey, all you have to do is go back and do these quick little things and we'll call it a day, right? And then once I sit down and get going, that's the thing, right? I was listening to John Acuff's new book on procrastination, because I read all things procrastination, usually when I'm procrastinating something, you guys. So I'm reading his new book, and he was talking about that exact, like it's just starting. Like once you get started, you're halfway there, right? Like it's just sitting down to get started. And I get in really hyper focus mode, and I'll, like last night I worked till 9, probably therefore the red blurry eyes, but like I'm in heavy work mode right now. And me, historically, balancing heavy work mode with food has been an obstacle. So I identified that this is something I want to conquer, being able to be in flow, be in hyper focus mode, and also take care of myself, right? Like stopping to take breaks, to regulate my nervous system, to get in child's pose, to breathe, to eat healthy and not binge because I want to avoid something, right? So came up with all of that stuff, and really feeling satisfied from my food has become an issue. So I identified that in my brainstorm because of this limited food I'm having. I know in Ayurveda, there's this principle. If you guys don't know what Ayurveda is, it's a 5,000-year-old health science. Yeah. 5,000 years, like it's like the oldest natural medicine known or whatever. And, one of the principles in there is that we have all these taste buds on our tongue, and they're meant to taste 7 different types of like pungent, bitter, sweet, savory, like 7 different, I don't know what you call that, not flavors, but you get the idea, for this little part in our brain to know we're satisfied. And I can't tell you like how true I think that is. I was in a place where I was really just lean and mean, and honestly I didn't eat that different food I do now. My body was just processing things a lot different. And when I'd add in like a little piece of dark chocolate or something sweet to my meal, this is why we crave desserts a lot of time after dinner, because we haven't satisfied that craving. And just from trial and error, like I have found that to be true. So I really want to get back to where I'm getting more different types of foods in my diet. Because supplementing right now while I am detoxing doesn't really work, because I'm gathering all the shit in my body and flushing it out. So anyhow, yeah, you don't want my diet, that's for sure. Okay, so more self-trust. And for me, you guys, this was really with um the work part of it, right? Like showing up when I say I'm going to do that thing, like finish that edit, finish that podcast. And I think where this becomes more of a struggle, because I'm pretty good at showing up for things and setting deadlines, is when I'm learning new things. I always underestimate the amount of time it's going to take for me to learn that new thing, right? And then once I learn it, I'm going to be a little fucking genius at it, but it's going to take me some time to get in the groove with that, right? And then making sure I don't lose my heart sing. So heart sing for me, you guys, this is like that, oh my God, I'm just so grateful. Like in that gratitude vibes every morning. If I skip my morning routine, if I skip my meditation, even my yoga, really, I do a little bit. So I wake up, I listen to some affirmations while I lounge around in bed, maybe do a little Dr. Joe, light up my chakras and shit. And then I do a little bit of yoga, and then I meditate, and then I do my morning pages and my plan. And if I miss parts of that, it takes a little piece of my heart sing, like the full stack, and I'm like, oh, shooting rainbows up my ass, I like to say. It's like I just am so, feel so good after it. And so really safeguarding that time and prioritizing that over everything else. And I've been really, really good at this. Now, I need to get back to figuring out how to also be good at that movement in my day, but I didn't make it my power habit. Every quarter in the community, this is my VIP group, we pick one habit, because you know we can't make too many fucking habits. It's what everyone does at the new year. Our brains can't handle that. Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna do all the things at the new year, you know? All those habits I just told you guys, it took me like a year and a half to build them, and that was fast, right? It was just because I was so engaged in what I was doing, and they all stacked together, right? But like often we'll try to go out and make all these friggin' habits and totally rearrange our lives, and our brains can't handle it. But we want the quick reward now, right? Like what if you can suspend that, like allow yourself the delayed gratification, allow yourself to, hey, see in the future, see where you're going, but be present and love yourself now. This is the soul. This is the biggest thing, one of the biggest principles we focus on in midlife badassery when women come in. This is like we're building alter egos, we're building identity. We are starting to learn to love ourselves right now in this moment, because we are all things. You are already whole, you're already badass, you're already all that stuff. So anyhow, I digress. So protecting my heart sing, I decided this is my obstacle playbook right here that I'm sharing with you guys. And my environment really, I can get cluttery. I did this one test this one time, you guys. This was fun. It told you what kind of, not a store, but kind of junk person, not junk person, but put away person. I don't know how to say it, but I'm a butterfly, I think it was. And this is like kind of shits everywhere. I like it to be basically clean, but I like to see the things. I can't put them away because then I'm afraid I'm going to forget them and not do them. So like all my books I want to do are out, like versus my daughter's house. She has, my oldest daughter, she has like a little place for everything. Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I guess you know I'm not AI. You probably figured that out anyway. That's a thing though now, right? Like who's real, who's not real. Okay, you guys. So that is my game plan for this month. And so I've got to log in, and I'm really debating on moving my weigh-in day back to Sundays. I feel like it was more productive for me, like, because I'm always working hard Thursday night and I stay up late, and it's never a good look on the scale. I'll usually even the next day be down a few, which mentally I'm like, whatever, but it does make a difference for me. You know, I like to like know where I'm going with it. So today I was actually up like 3 pounds, and I just haven't pooed. I haven't Yesterday, I ended up eating quite a bit of rice because I need to go to the grocery store and I know I'm just retaining it. So that'll be back off. But next week, I've got a big goal then to get back down to 260 from 266. So I'm going to make a good game plan for next week. 3 pounds of this is just bullshit. I need to take a dump. No offense. Like, just like, I can hear my mom. And I'm like 53, but I can hear in my head, that's not very ladylike, Addie. Oh, no shit, mom. Okay, all right. That was a whole segue. All right, my loves. So that is the game plan, and I'm going to make a good weekly plan this week and really do better at getting my movement into. I've been testing going to the pool again and being outside and walking so that I can get movement in. Definitely a little easier in Arizona for me, just physically with the humidity here, but that's a work in progress, and want to solve that and heal it while I'm here. So when I'm nomadic Addie, it doesn't matter where I'm visiting, that I can be healthy while I'm there, because what fun is it if you're shoved in a room, right? So our mission this year is for me to detox the rest of this mold and all this shit in my body so I can get out there and have some big fucking adventures, right? So fun. We're under a year now. It's like 328 days until I take off. Hi, you guys. Where are you guys from? I'm in Hawaii right now, but I was just talking about how in my daughter is in her last year of high school this year, and then I will be nomadic Addie again. So I already left corporate America one time and took off, did my life coaching meditation business, and traveled the country and showed Millie. She was a lot younger then, right? Like for 3 years I RV'd and just wanted her to see parts of the mainland that you don't see when you live in Hawaii. But now she's going to be off at college doing her things. So I'm going to be off. Like, I want to just work around the world, you know? I'll make Arizona my home base because my body loves Arizona. It really likes the dry heat. I know. Don't get me started either. But I do want to spend some time working and traveling and stuff like that. So we're building a runway for that. So that's a lot of fun. And meanwhile, getting healthy, getting the toxins out. I want to be able to go and experience all the things. Like, I like to hike. I just like, nothing is more valuable than your health, you know? And when that goes and it starts to go the other direction, it can be demotivating, right? Like, so to have a process, a way to keep your mind in the game when your body is going through something is everything, because nothing takes, well, you know how it is when you feel like shit getting up and doing something. It feels really, really fucking hard, right? And sometimes you can't. Sometimes your body is telling you to rest because you need to rest. So that's been a couple years of figuring that out for myself, and what I need to do to move the needle to get out the other side of it, you know? All right, well, I never come here to depress you all, so we're going to get off that topic. I am going to go get my weekly plan set and figure out how I'm getting all of this back on track, get to the grocery store today because I'm totally out of protein, like everything. I've just been like a little work beast. I've been like this, right? And that's not good. I have to like force myself to go and do the things that light me up other than work, because I do love the work I'm doing right now. So it's really easy for me to just like literally sit there 12 hours a day. And it also lights me up to go walk my lazy river at the pool, go hang out with my kid. Like, those things light me up too. So I have to start making myself do those things. So thanks for watching, following along. I appreciate everyone that found me out here, and I will see you guys later next week. So we're on the path. So I set a 20-pound goal for this week, and it's about 1.5 a week, but I'm like way up this week. So now but that's how the journey is, right? It's just like a constant fluctuation with any goal. So yeah, so brainstorm your obstacles. Think of what that big goal is and do a little brainstorm. Good time. All right. Have a great day, guys.